wouldn't ask you to treat me kind. Wouldn't ask you to read my mind. But I might ask for you to stay. I wouldn't hope for your love. Wouldn't dare dream of heaven above. But I might ask for you to stay. All you could give me, some of your time, and all I'm asking is come and waste mine. I'll take less than I need. Get down on my knees and plead. It's always more than I deserve, that I'd leave too if I had the nerve. But I'm just asking for you to stay. Oh, I'm just asking for you to stay. Eulogize me in a song I'll never hear. Lay my bones to rest with your fear. Nothing else can move these roots. Nothing but your withheld truth. No stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire Showroom. My name is Pyrus Manaverse in real life today with some Final Fantasy 14. What a surprise, a Tuesday morning. We're gonna be doing some fates for the most part today because we're grinding the Yokai Watch event. Unfortunately, I misplanned stuff a little bit and I only realized halfway through that I did when I went out of my way yesterday to play a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 for the me, you know, for myself. I like this game sometimes, and as it happens, I did the roulettes that did not refresh this morning yet, because Mondays and Tuesdays, you know, I go to sleep. I expect Final Fantasy 14 goes to sleep and wakes up and refreshes, but no, the wake up for Final Fantasy 14 is at 11 a.m. So So we're gonna start with the Yokai Watch event. I figured that wasn't too bad of a grind. I mean, we're grinding no matter what. I think in the best part, at least, we don't have to sit here and wait for queues while I do the thing. But in the meantime, that's what we're gonna do. We got plenty of stuff to do. It took me like an hour to get one weapon in this event, pretty much. So I'm not worried I'm gonna run out of stuff to do. I'm just worried that I'm gonna get annoyed with how long it's gonna take to like grind this stuff out. Particularly since this is like more or less the time when people are gonna be out, and I find that if you're not in a party and other people are doing the same fates as you, you get less drops, which feels counterintuitive. But I understand that like they do want you to party up, so it's like I tried one time to party up with somebody yesterday, and they were already in a party. They were just there during the fates I was doing. I was like, I don't want to be like ruining their chances to get the drop, but I'm gonna be changing locations. Luckily, each yokai event drops in 3 different locations for the most part. So I think we're good. We can swap around if I'm seeing that I can't get anything in one particular location because there's too many players. In my biggest attempt to be a lone wolf today. We're doing it as Gunbreaker. My Gunbreaker's not fully geared, but you know, being a tank is a lot easier than like. I learned this when I went to do the Unmaking with a colleague, with a friend last week, and saw that my eye level was like 747. Now it's 755 on the dot. Thank you. I didn't get what I want. Coral Armband is like a special. Can I help you? Be gone. Thanks. Now the question is, are they doing themselves? No. Okay. Cool. Do I have my yokai out? I'm pretty sure I set myself up to be in the right location. I should probably get my guide out too, but you can also like, yeah, I got all my gizzle greens. So, oh, I gotta do. Both sides of this like garrison are funny because you can do like one fate that leads to another boss fate. I think someone mentioned that you could possibly, but that was in Stormblood, I think. Sorry, I'm like not completing my thoughts. Someone. I can't remember if it was a Reddit post or it was on the original guide I was reading. Probably Reddit. It was saying that like there's a place you can like do 2 fates back to back because they keep triggering each other. I don't think this is it. I thought it was Stormblood, but I barely read through that. I was like, it doesn't really matter. I don't plan on doing that. There's no lack of fates to do in the areas they offer. At least not for the most part. I'm not talking into him. Thank you, Mike. Yay, we got 1. Okay. Yeah, we need 10 of those. Get a weapon that I'm going to use. What are you guys doing over here? 53? No. Someone's either there or the big guards have been fighting for a long time. Tail of a whale. Watch your tongue. Okay, here we go. Gotta find a war. Yeah? There you are. Yeah, we haven't fought Sahagin since like Heaven's War latest, I think, when I did the Society quest. Buddy. That's it. Okay, well. I thought that was gonna be like a boss one, but no. We're just putting out enemies. There was one in the 12's Wood, I think is what the larger area is called, in the Black Shroud. There we go. We're not using the fancy words. That just, the enemies weren't spawning fast enough, and I was like, okay. fighting sea. Some tempered dudes. Death. Boom, boom. Bosom buddies. That is because of our friendly neighborhood, Chocobo. Ah, yes, perish. Very good. I don't know if tank stance actually helps. I know that, like, the way to get the Yokai Watch thing is you need silver or gold rating on your fate. So I was wondering if maybe doing things like turning on tank stance doesn't just give you more points because of the fact that, like, you're fulfilling class requirements, which is important for the ranking, I would assume. It's not just damage based, otherwise, like, why would you do it as any other class in a DPS? Oh, another coral band, so it's not. But yes, there's not a 100% drop rate, which is what makes it longer, I think. Here we go. Kevin Emerson's. We are meant to be fighting. Preferably without getting old. I think we can probably take them out. Here she is, no? So yes. A lot of you guys are your captain. Surprised, actually. Why put them up here? Inside here? Nah. It's outside of the range. Oh, we're getting something. Okay. Who's hiding? Okay, we gotta fight the mobs and then. One has to assume she'll spawn. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. There she is. I thought it was weird that there was enemies up here. Pass bar. What's bar? Take bar with it. That felt clean. Woo, that's two. Okay. Nice. Yeah, overall it usually goes pretty fast, but like I don't notice time go by as we do this, which is the funniest part, I think. Where is the two, so 8 more to go. We're doing okay. Western Thanaland. This is not Thanaland, this is Western Lamisay. I don't actually think Western Thanaland has anything for this particular yokai. It's like selected areas based off. I think I said that already. The yokai you have equipped as your minion. Okay. It's just funny to do these like at such variable levels. I don't even have a full combo. Some of these fates I don't even have an AoE, which is really low level fates, but you know. Some of these fates I don't have a low check my skill points. I got it. Another yes, skill life increase level, which just increases the attack speed, which is kind of cool. I'm like, okay, cool, more hits. The fact that it has like 3 skill trees in there, like pretty leveled up, pretty well leveled up each, I think. I don't. Yeah, I think maybe some of them are. I haven't looked at Chocobo skill trees since like 3 days ago. And I was like, oh. It is getting XP. I don't use the Chocobo as much as I should, honestly. Good mechanic. All the more reason to use it now that Evercold's gonna give us like Chocobo usage in dungeons. You're gone. Call it a 50% rate, but I don't think it's that accurate. Companion to skill trees, right? It's only got one. Doing this again. Yeah, see, this one will then immediately follow up into another boss style fate. I like the ones with NPCs. It's like, oh, cool storylines, but also like the NPCs will have to do the thing by themselves. So if you don't get in early enough, you won't get enough contribution to get the gold. Activate that just in case that matters. Blast. XIV. I'm not saying it's a 50% rate, but it's getting pretty close. Although what type does something else? Hey, there's another one. Yippee. Get a lot of storm seals that I'm not gonna use. Sharknado respawned, of course. I'll do Tailgate again. Why not? like that a lot of my skills just go back on cooldown because we keep resetting ourselves. Go back off cooldown? Oh, this is the one that should have Mew the Butcher. Yeah. They're gonna spawn a little bit based off the progress bar. Yeah. Where are you? Spawn now. Just don't see him. Yeah. There they are. Hello, my friend. Is that one random Sahagin that decided to get mixed into it? There's that one random guy that's here again. I swear, once we're done with this, like, fate, I'm just gonna swing once and they're gonna get boated. Fully be gone. Dangers, man. Robin's giving me a lot of stuff there, pusher. Panic casting Choco region because I look like I'm dying. Sharknado again. All these phases are like, yeah, kill this guy. And you're like, okay, and then they come back. I'm like, they don't look very dead. But that's okay. None of these are canon events. You know, when I started this game, I didn't think I'd actually like new fates. I don't hate them as much. It took me a long while to even consider like going a new phase, but when we did the first bit of the Phantom Weapons, I guess I like hated them a little less. And now the Yokai Watch is like, oh, do all fates. And I'm like, okay. I guess, just for the event thing. I want the mount, is mostly the thing. I got one of the 3 mounts they offer. Five, okay. See, they don't always give, the same ones don't always give medals if it's 50%, but we've gotten like 2 in a row that makes sense that we get none from it's just a balance, you know. doesn't strike me as like a level 48 area. So I guess it's in the middle of like Sahagin stuff, so maybe? Not the button. I've been working at this for hours a day, which I haven't done in a long while off stream for Final Fantasy. So I'm kind of happy I managed to do that. It's another sign that like maybe I'm feeling better. Though I opted out of streaming yesterday, so we'll see. You're the lock. You're gone. A necklace, but no yokai medal. Do I have the right minion equipped? Die. I'm like nervous now. Did I like unequip the minion? I don't think so. But we got some. I didn't do any minioning until today. We haven't done any minioning today. Getting a bunch of junk, Joe. We're gonna have to go sell stuff. Yes, the whale fin guy. Alright, one less. There's a big farms over here. Red lizard fighting me. Joke's on you, Leviathan's like a shard of Highland, if I recall. No, that's wrong. Not everything comes from Highland as well. It's just water. Just a giant snake that scares me. Yay, bosom buddies. Bad enough. Still none. No, Hovernyan's still here. Oh, we're just getting bad drop rates. Sharknado again. I mean, yeah, might as well. It's here. I think we got one drop from it at some point, so not excluded for sure. Just kinda smack. Not to worry about aggro. Hey, Zom, how you doing? Not to worry about aggro because I'm alone, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take this no matter what. We can die or not, it's not my choice. I have to go back to work today, so there's that, but otherwise I'm good. this guy. I have killed him 3 times today already. He just doesn't get the message. Drop the metal though. Drop the hovering yan. Yesterday was kind of hell. You know, it tends to be like that before I arrive. Don't want to toot my own horn. Yes. Okay, what is that for? 5. Oh. Hell yeah. Ooh, we're halfway there. Pirate lady again. I'm handling something at the moment, but I'm also a liar. Be gone. Cool. Yeah. Sundays and Mondays are always trash. Sounds like I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm not there, so like, you know. This guy's like, oh, I got a big game. We'll kill him like 3 hits. Jesus is on Discord? No way! I didn't even catch their name, I just saw like usual scam. It's a lot of punctuation for no reason. Say wallahi, bro. Yup. Okay. On Jod Furfur. Ah, yes. Let's go. See, we had really bad drops for a little bit. Now they're all back. I thought I was going to go kill it. We didn't do that. We had really bad drops for a little bit. Now they're all dropping like crazy. Well, 2 in a row, I guess, isn't crazy. Do those. We gotta fight a little bit of the pirates before she arrives. Before the big pirate arrives, so. Bearish. What up, what up, Can you imagine doing this without flight, though? Ugh. You gotta fight the right hands. If you don't fight the right hands, it doesn't progress your bar. Ah, it all makes sense now. Okay. My foot, it itches. There you go. Who do you think you is? I is the warrior of light darkness. Take your pick. It is a Final Fantasy game. Almost looks like Final Fantasy. Good news! You've identified the game correctly. You get 2 points. Can I kick her in the nards? She doesn't have nards, but like, I think she. Yeah, it's a she. The text box says her. The text box gives us no description as to what crimes she might have committed, but. Yeah, we're up to 7 now. Let's go. 3 more. 3 more and then we get a weapon we don't want to use. Hell yeah. Now the complicated thing is I don't know which ones I've Caging Seth gives. I don't think I'm gonna get a drop if I go help them because that's clearly the NPCs fighting there, but I'm gonna go. They've made 16 so far if you don't count all the side games. The main game, the numbered games are up to 16. I was hit by the realization yesterday that I played like almost all of them a decent amount enough to like understand most references that come out of them, which kind of blew my mind a little bit. I was like, oh my god, I'm either old or really like happy that I put my like time towards that. Because I was watching somebody open the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards as second monitor content. And I was like, wow, this person doesn't recognize the things just on sight, but I do. I'm like, oh gosh. Alright, this part's done. Oh, dude, it gave me a medal? Let's go! Are you running? Can I, like, lose aggro so I can summon my mount? Please? No, the Chocobo's chasing him down! It's the last comeback! What are you doing, Queen? They shall not get away from me. It's Mo instead of Mew. Aw, dude, my B. That's actually kind of funny. Random coincidence. I named this Chocobo like 5 years ago. 5? No, that wasn't it. Oh my god, like 7 years ago? Holy cow. Because you get your Chocobo like ARR, obviously, early ARR. I did get the Chocobo then, but when did I play ARR? Because I played it when it was Shadowbringers. That means it's at least 5 years ago. At least, because 2.5 years is about the timeline they release new X packs. So, since we're at the end of Dawn Trail. Wow, wow, wow. Perish? Give me medal. No! I knew you, but I didn't know I knew you. Oh, my stomach problem. Oh, wait! Alright, we're fighting this pirate lady again. Oh my god, they didn't... it didn't fully reload my my cooldowns. How could you? The medals, there's an event going on right now until the beginning of October, I think, which is it's a Yokai Watch event, so it's got like 3 parts. You can you can wear an equipment called the Yokai Watch, which allows you to grind for regular Yokai medals. Once you get 3 of those, you can go to the event giver and get yourself a new minion. Once you've got 13 minions, they give you 13 or all 17. There's 17 minions total. They're all different Yokai from Yokai Watch, the other video game. It's a crossover event, of course. Once you've got 13, they give you a mount. That was part of what I wanted. I've got all the minions, so I don't have the Yokai Watch equipped since it is an accessory that doesn't give you very good stats compared to what I have equipped right now. The second part of the event is once you have a minion, certain locations will do events like, will have fates. If you participate in specific locations with a specific yokai, then that yokai can net you a specific medal. And if you get, the first one's 5, but if you get 10 after the first one, then you can go and hand them into the same quest giver, and he'll give you a weapon that's specific to a class. So each like yokai corresponds to a specific weapon. It's something. I already got the weapon I wanted for my class, but the important is that if you get 13, I think, of the weapon, you get another mount, which is what I'm here for. And if you get all 17 weapons, you get a 3rd mount. So I'm trying to get all of them because I want the mounts. Yeah, mount. So like, every time, oh, is that it? Is it it? No. Every time I like start flying, I'm on a mount. I usually use the random mount selection roulette that they offer, but like, I just want to collect a lot, if not all the mounts of the game. I know that it's complicated to get some. Thank you. Welcome to the chat, Inno Cherry. Never mind. You're not real. So yeah, I just want all the mounts, but some of them are like really rough because you got to do like savage stuff, which is the hardest content available. If you're not counting ultimate, which you should, but ultimate's also really, really rough. There's like 4 tiers of content, I think. They're about to add a new one. And whilst I want to get I want to get all the mounts. I do want to get all the mounts. A lot of the mounts require you to have people that play at the same time, and you focus and learn specific boss fights. So a little harder to do when my timeline is like, oh, I gotta work at like, well, I can play the game at like 9 a.m. and everybody's like, well, we like to sleep, you know. Which is fair. But that just means I have to wait until I can do the boss fights at lower level. Yeah, because 14 is the only one that is currently an MMO that they're updating. There's 2 MMOs. There's 11 and 14. 11 they stopped updating, but 14's going on like 12 years of consistently being updated. It's also one of the biggest MMO. I think it is. You could easily consider it the most popular MMO on the market right now. It's competing super easily with World of Warcraft, which is the other one that you might consider the biggest MMO on the market. And it's like, in my experience, people who play 14 are more satisfied with Final Fantasy than people with the game itself than people who play World of Warcraft are satisfied with World of Warcraft. But that's only what like I see being said online. In my experience, also from I mean, I guess I got some friends that have played both, but wow, the enemy just didn't spawn. Can I get one more fate enemy? You guys are a joke. Get out of here. Hello? I don't need to hunt them usually. There we go. Whereas Final Fantasy 16 is a single player game by itself, so like you don't really need to worry too much about it. They have like completely. I was gonna say they have different teams, but no, the creative director was a creative director for both. Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't give me what I wanted. Stalled at the end there. 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 12 minutes. That's not really worth doing. I guess we'll go fight the pirates again. How many do I have? 8 still. No. No, thank goodness they're not all MMOs. I never would have played these games had I thought they were all MMOs. I wasn't very hesitant to play this one when I learned it was an MMO. The first thing that bugged me was the fact that you have to pay a subscription. That annoyed me a lot because you're paying for the game and then you're paying for the subscription. But that's kind of just how these MMOs manage to keep their teams paid. I'm more willing to absorb that shock now that I've played this game for like 8 years easily. No, I don't think it's 8 years. I think I'm exaggerating. Hang on, 5, 6 years maybe. Because the game's like 12 years old, and I only started playing when it's the 3rd X back. They released Endwalker, that was the 10-year mark. That's when the game like really hits the finale of that arc, and then we've been working on the same. So it's been like 12 years. I think, yeah, 6 years maybe. 6 years makes sense. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, I think, but like when you're considering that the game makes it worth it, I guess. That's my intro. I can't like easily, it's hard to justify it without someone actually playing the game, and I feel that like that makes it hard to justify in general, because like, oh, you gotta pay a subscription, and then, but like World of Warcraft started that concept, and some MMOs just kind of went with it. There's a lot of free-to-play MMOs that like monetize themselves in more annoying ways, in my opinion. So like, take anything Nexon publishes, for example. The second you get into like PvP or late game content, you have to pay to like keep up. Even though they won't tell, they'll be like, "Oh, it's free to play," but you can. It's free to play, but then you'll get to like about halfway through what the content is on release, and it'll be like, "Well, now you gotta like buy special equipment or like buy stuff." In my experience, to like keep up your stats, and it just gets annoying and falls off really quickly at that point. Whereas with Final Fantasy, at the very least, if you're paying for like, well, I pay every 6 months. If you pay every 6 months, you're saving a bit of money. And in my experience, you're getting your money's worth, because if you pay every 6 months and say you play for like an hour a day, now that feels like a lot, I feel, but that's about what I've done. You're never, I've been playing for 6 years now, I haven't run out of content to do, okay? Let me put it to you that way. The team is phenomenal at keeping things going, and you can always just cancel your subscription whenever you want. They do reward you for like being subscribed X amount of time. I've passed every threshold they could possibly imagine at that point, but they do that. The updates are consistent. The team actually listens to the players, unlike some other teams I've heard. Like, freaking every time I've heard the World of Warcraft team talk, I hate to compare it to World of Warcraft. The only other MMO I know that takes a subscription is Guild Wars 2, and I feel like, you know, that isn't the same behemoth that like Final Fantasy and Warcraft are. So like World of Warcraft, I've heard every time I see or hear the dev team talk, they seem antagonistic towards the players, whereas every time I see the Final Fantasy 14 team talk, they understand what the player base wants. So they're like more connected, and they're consistently updating game, and they're releasing events all the time. So you always have a reason to get online, even if you didn't just do the base game stuff, which like I've found myself being like, oh yeah, I mean, right now I don't feel like there's anything I want to do, but like I still have. Dofus has a subscription? Oh my god, you're right. I never paid for it, but I also never got to go to the special, not beginner areas. This whack food? Wow. Okay, you just, yeah. Yeah, so like, I still technically have a bunch of grinding I could do, a bunch of like quests I could do, all the like little exclamation marks on my map are quests I refuse to do because I'm like, nah, they don't give me anything, but you can still do them for like world building and story stuff, which are actually worth it when you look at it from the perspective of like, there is a storyline that gets affected when you do certain quests. Like every little quest you do might have an unknown effect that shows up in later story content. Like, oh, all my blue quests, all my class trainers show up in like some cutscenes every now and then, knowing that like that's a thing. I think to the point of Final Fantasy, you have half of the game currently. You don't need to have a subscription to play. You can just do most of what they've released for free, and that's even if you're playing on like PlayStation or, dare I say, Xbox. You don't have to like pay for the subscription on the free trial. You do have to pay for the subscription apparently on the free trial on Switch too, which is a shame, but I think they fought for it, and the best they got was a discount on the purchase and suspension of need for the subscription if you have the game for like a month. You don't need to play it for like the first month that it's going to be released on Switch, is the latest news I saw. But yeah, I don't have a PS Plus subscription anymore because it was expensive as hell, and I don't need to worry about any of that stuff, which is really fun. One of the reasons I was playing for PS Plus is like, do I need a subscription? I mean, it's online. Everybody's like, nah, dude, you're good. I'm like, oh, for real? Who's targeting me? Oh, the Chocobo again. No? Chocobo's not out. Where you going? Alright. No, that's not gonna be worth it. It's like 40% increase complete, but you know. I'm only looking for a single medal at this point, and then we can go to the casino and buy ourselves whatever weapon corresponds to the Hovering Yen. What do you mean when you say isn't the Switch the original one? Like, was it originally released on Switch? No. There's a casino in game. Unlike real casinos, you win no matter what you do during a game. You get profit. Yeah. Did this one. A lower level one, but we'll try. No, you don't win money. The casinos want to take your money. In this one, you're like, always profit. Which I actually think is really fun because it just means like, oh, all I just have to do with my casino stuff like once a day. And I'm set for life. Triptych Stumblemox, my goblinoid friend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a lot of AoEs all of a sudden. Help. Where's my chocobo? You're always winning as long as you have fun, don't you know? Oh no. This game's always changing my next dance. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, good. No. The medal. Okay, we got another one down here. Someone's already doing that one. We can do North Tide Gate again. This does have Mew the Butcher. Okay. Fight. Hold on, there's like 25 enemies here. Please don't kill me. Good thing I have the chocobo. Oh my gosh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Perchance? Please tell me I have my regen. Yeah. I think I'm hitting them on their like spawn points, which is really bad because every time I kill one, another one shows. Can you target the enemy? Maybe? Thank you. Okay, good. I haven't like hit 25 of them yet. Who's the actual enemy? Wow. There he is. No mercy. Me and all my storm privates here that survived the original fight. Songless? Songless. No? I want to say, is it a game? Oh yeah, within 0.1 seconds. Oh my goodness. websites. I lost my Smashville like streak yesterday. I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure. I think I gave up halfway. We were thinking I didn't realize. I've been losing my streaks so much, and I'm like, why? I'm like at 9 with everything else, and with Smashville just crashed. I'm like, no. Also, Pokedoku. Pokedoku, I've lost my streak a bunch because every time you like make a single erroneous guess, it's GG's. All right, cool. Yeah, my One Piece, my Naruto, and my Pokédoll are good, but my Pokédoku's dead. Ah! Sorry. Ooh. My Pokédoku's dead. No, my Pokédoku's up to 1 now. My Smashville's dead. There's a little confusion yesterday. One Piece was like, oh, who's got no bounty for Loki user introduced 4 times? I always forget he's technically a butthole, but he does not have a bounty because he does not exist within the legal confines of the marine system. Life, man. I still have dreams of reaching 40. By 40, I mean the freak, not the... Oh, I've made a mistake! We're surrounded again! I need to stop popping AoEs. But I can only do that once most of these enemies are gone. Just give myself a regen a little bit. They keep getting mad at me! Four dudes surrounding you, what a shame. Most of them are done. I finished them. Okay, good. Perish? No, how did that not give me... How'd that not give me a... I want. I just need one more! Or like, am I tripping? No. War the wheel for you. Please. Yeah, take him away like a bit, and then I gotta fight that. This is the one that had a struggle, spawn issue earlier. I went to see Hades Town on show Sunday, and it was peak, dude. I cried like 5 times. Freaking love that show. So good. We ordered the tickets, and the lady at the counter was like, "Oh, you guys are in for a treat." We're like, "Oh man, we went to see it live. You know, this is the original cast and everything. It's gonna be so cool." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so freaking hyped. Give me the spicy popcorn." None of you guys are. Oh, one of you guys is what I want to fight. Oh, my tank stands. Died. Cheers. Why is the random lizard picking a fight with me? Look at this dude. I don't know, barnacles could spit water. Poison, leave me alone! The lizard's picking fights with me before, like, I even fight what I want to fight. It's like, stop it. Okay, you're dead. I don't know that that'll kill you when you have this. Okay, I know there's another one over here, yeah? we ignored him. There he is. Surprise! There we go. Unsync me? No medal? Oh my god, what are my odds? It's awful. I'm gonna fight the pirates again, I guess. Go left. Oh, they got all this coral. Let's get off the mount. Activate tank stance. Start throwing hands. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Come on then. Change our Chocobos barding. Not that I don't like the dragon style. Been wearing it for a long time. To wash it. It says it's not a mechanic in this game, don't worry about it. The Chocobos like mechanics, never heard of them. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yes! Now we go to the casino! That took about an hour, like I said. Probably do... I think we might have, like, half... We won't be able to do a full other one, I don't think, by the looks of it. Dark Knight's Claymore. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay. What is my armory chest looking like? Okay, we're good. What is my armory? Not armory. Yeah, it's a Dark Knight sword. The Dark Knight sword is a... I'll show you what the Dark Knight usually looks like. Without the funny... I mean, it's not that bad, but like... It's like a classic Dark Knight setup. And then you'd be able to like add on you'd be able to add like it's a glamour, I guess. I could technically equip the greatsword like as it is, but its stats are trash because it's a level 30 weapon from an event, so it's not made to be used as is. You're made to put it in your dresser so that you can have glamours. You can put it on other weapons that have better stats. It's because I didn't get rid of my I didn't get rid of the like level 99 gear. For every like class, every expansion has class specific gear if you do the quests tied to that. Well, in this now it's roles, but to that class, and they're usually pretty vibin'. I think I'm not in the right menu. Mounts, nope. Mignon. We did. How was I doing this? Because I don't ever remember which ones I did or not. I did QB. We did Hovernyan. Okay, so that means I was using this. I was using the guide. Order. We already did Lord Enma. Cane of the Shrine Guardian, I don't know if I got. So, I need to repair my gear, too. Holy cow. Whisker, Bow, White Wisp, Twin Tail. I need to go to Limsa, maybe? I need to go to an inn to check, so it's like... This is gonna be annoying, because I don't think they're classified in the same location. Ah! Can't use Mountain Town. I know I got one of the stabs, I don't know if I got the king. Should go list. It's in the second, no. Way like down here. Oh, that's not how that works. Okay, we got the Shrine Guardian cane, good. Komajiro would be Scholar. I know I didn't get that one, I'm pretty sure. But it'll never hurts to double check. Stand for the Snow Maiden. Oh, it's like... Then if I did this. Okay, cool. Unfortunately it looks like I have to be right back. Due to the fact that I have to use the washroom real quick. Looks like my stomach's playing games with me. Click this. Click this. I will try to make it quick. Alright, sorry about that, chat. I have returned. I don't know where my webcam clicky click bit is. There we go. Alright, cool. We're back. We're gaming. We opted... I didn't switch my minion like a goober. We got Komasan, so we're looking for Komajiro, was it? Is that what I said? Yes. Komajiro. Little twin guy. I gotta fix my gear. We gotta figure out where we're going. We're gonna be doing this for like 10 minutes and then, well, maybe longer because I gotta, gotta queue. Central Thanaland. So we're going to the desert! Yippee! Hey Spike, how you doing? I'm good. Pretty decent, my guy. Okay. Okay. No, I said I needed to repair my gear and sell some crap. So repair my gear. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sell some crap. Let's go to the friggin'... yeah, all these tenderloins and meat bits I don't want. Take them away from me. I got all this crap here too. So my weapon's not getting too full. Depressed? Yeah, man. I feel you, my dude. I'm like getting out of it myself. Slowly but surely. It's like big efforts. Giant enemy ant. Yes? Level 12. I thought you'd be a little nastier than that. Alright. Get him. I don't have my third combo attack. I still have stun though. Can't make me move. A giant antling from Hell's Brood holes. Vile kid? Is that what we're calling bugs? How rude. This is next to Cutter's Cry, right? Taking it easy seems to be the best advice I could give it to you, man. I'm kind of doing the same. I'm cutting down a little bit on my like schedule and stuff. Not at work because I can't afford to do that. No metal. 0 out of 10. Yeah, this is Cutter's Cry. Where is it? The Hydra area. Oh well. With a Chimera. Chimera is in Cutter's Cry. So it is its own boss fight as well. We're not doing that. It's a minute left. I don't think we'll be able to pull it off. Oh, dude, there's another flying person. Hello, friend. What you driving? Fenrir, by the looks of it. Sick. I don't know how to get Fenrir. Might be able to get it from the Final Fantasy VII raids that are coming out soon. Crestfallen Merchant. What you got for me, buddy? Yes. Oh. The ant. Oh no, I'm not. I guess leave, please. Stop aiming at the thing that's like far away. Thank you. No. I don't like the fetch ones. They're a little annoying. You gotta like walk around, interact with stuff, go back to the beginning. Fight the... I like to do like a lap, and then we'll go ahead and what we got, see how much we need, and then we'll establish what to do next afterwards. One of my annoyances is the fact that like I can't farm in peace. Trying to grab some gear, grab some stuff. Not gear. Pick up the item they're telling me to pick up, and then I get slapped around a little bit. It's like, I wasn't trying to pick a fight with you, non-fate enemy. Be gone. See that? What's that all about, huh? Okay, let's use their enemies for me. Also, I got the item. Being shot at. Never mind. How many of these do I got? I did a long range attack. Die. I like that our chocobo doesn't actually grab aggro by the looks of it. $18 was more than I needed. Phenomenal. There's an event right now. If you're streaming Final Fantasy 14 and someone gives you 3 subs, they get a mount. Now the question is, when does that event end? Because I want that mount. It's barely a not bought for mount, but like... you know what I'm saying? When does it end? The 25th. Okay. No metal! Why are they all interact with? Oh my god. Grrr! Will we get the timer reset on Alliance Raid? I'm queuing for that. Am I fighting the bouncer? Oh, we got friends now. I don't think I'm going to be getting a medal from this because we're 3 people that are not in a party. Not him again. Okay, we got 1 belligerent mins. Gugurun Whitner. Hey. Ale and wine, wine and ale. There was another friend. I didn't notice. Yep. Well, the minute's over. Let's see. Alliance Raid. I'm gonna queue for Alliance Raid as a DPS, so we'll do exactly that. And I'll go back to being this character. And I will try to go where the others are not going because there's an fate. Because unless you're in a party, being around other parties is like... makes it harder to get the drop, in my experience. Wow, you guys are coming out in droves today. More than 30 minutes. Yuck. What are we doing here? Got all that good stuff. It's a sprout. No medal. No more. Okay. It's our next. East Shroud. Sorry, my friend's asking me if we're gonna be doing D&D on Sunday. I'm like, I think so, but we'll see. Oh man, a 30-minute queue, that's kind of nasty. It should be getting a little... Oh, there's people here. Okay, this is a bigger area with more available fates. Not to say we won't get interrupted nonetheless, but... Make sure I have Komajiro. I'm in the wrong area. No, I'm not. East route. Right? Yeah. Okay. Ah, yes, this one. And I guess if we keep doing the yokai thing, I was hoping to get my Aetherwell filled, you know? Get that done on stream. That'd be pretty sick. We gotta do the Alliance raid, which is usually long, and we get queued for stuff. If we get queued for stuff like near, we're boned. There's no way we're doing anything else. And I gotta do one more trial, I think. Yeah, trial's gonna be easy as hell, but it only gives like 60 if I do it by myself. So if I queue for trial 3 times, like... Well, by myself I mean, if I queue for it not with the daily bonus. Buffing this guy's damage. I don't know how many times this stuff is, so it's like... I just learn how to dodge AoEs. Or I could send them inside me. Nice, 1 Komajiro medal. What do we got? Everything's better with butter. I'm doing a lot of the same fates that I was doing yesterday too, so makes sense, I suppose. It's a level 30 event. This one. Okay. Walking Dawn. That is a boss. Come up. I think that's happy service. Might be on Singer. I don't think it's in Lego. Lexio of the Dawn. Nope. Interesting. Didn't leave before I did for sure. What I meant to do. Nice level. Maybe I was wrong about not being partied. I don't know. I'll tell you what I was wrong about. This Q is killing me, man. Okay, here we go. Aulus Rem Repulsa. Pretty much arrived here at the same time. Oh, I can't be invited to the party. Well, then we're not going to be invited of anything. My tank's there. Yeah. Legionary advisor, why would I want that? Fighting each other? Hello? It's called Kafra. Oh, okay. Sick. Too low. Where are you attempting to send me? Right. The jackals? Why are the jackals? Everybody come to fight here. That's too much. Okay, we go. Yes, the trees can participate too. This Q ain't never gonna pop. Holy cow. We haven't moved in like 15 minutes, which is... I guess I'm not in the right data center. Woo! 5! Perish. I don't remember. There we go. Ugh. If the Q hasn't popped in the next 15, I'm gonna call it a stream. I don't think we're gonna sit here and do just yokai grinding. I mean, that's pretty much what we've done, but it's not my problem. I'm just tired. I don't know why. It's probably one of the longer streams I did without Ada in a long while. Yee, 6. The enmity of my enemy. Oh. I suppose there's somebody else I can make that guy clear. Instant Callisto, gentlemen. Seven, let's go. We're gaming. Alright, I guess I have nothing to complain about with the other person being around then. They go faster and I get my medals. It's my War Tiger? Yeah. Just about 200 more duties to do as a tank to get that back. Yes. The bridge. Soft? What's a soft? Start pulling this like a dungeon, dude. Already? Was that a boss fight I just didn't know? Going great. This is where he usually stall, right? Yes, bring me the Ochu. I wasn't looking for a Z. It's probably like one or two issues that spawn that just aren't considered. Yeah, I got 3 in a row. I'm probably gonna get none for the next like 5. Nice lord. I know. Oh yes, this thing does damage my Chocobo. target my chocobo, please. It's not my chocobo, my bad. I think I can't target their chocobo. Get that stuff off. Chocobos are good. I don't know. I don't need the proto armor identification keys. I don't even know what to do with those. Okay. 4 minutes left on the dawn. Oh. Somebody queued. We're at 8 instead of 9. Took us forever to get here, but... We don't do that here. Wrong button. Just again. Nope. I want my... Oh, okay. That one's 10 minutes long. One of them is expected to be longer, I guess. Down. There we are. Fulxio of the Short Scale. Well, you know if he doesn't have any allies. I think something pissed off everything else. think if we get a medal from this one, we will keep going until we get the last one. If we don't, call it a day. No medal. Well, destiny has spoken. A big thank you to everyone who came by today. Hope you folks enjoyed. Really was just fate grinding, which is what we used to do for the phantom weapon anyway. But in the meantime, no. I'll be back tonight with Ada and Persona 3 Reload if everything goes well. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow with some Honkai. Hope you folks enjoyed. See you next time.
This common waistline. I'll take less than I need. Get down on my knees and plead. It's always more than I deserve. That I'd leave to